Hello and thanks for checking out ChartGuys.com. We're proud to be one of the most successful technical analysis communities online, teaching you the skills to become a more confident, effective, and informed trader. Join our community of hundreds of analysts worldwide working together to learn the charts, generate profit, and achieve financial independence. Sign up for a 1-week free trial, no credit card required, for access to daily live chart analysis and market coverage, a thriving chat community, along with dozens of hours of exclusive educational materials. We look forward to seeing you. Let's check out some charts. Hey everyone, checking in on SPY, IWM, and QQQ on the daily weekly time frame. So we are seeing the tightening range continue. We rejected from the daily middle Bollinger Band resistance today on a back test of that level. But we're seeing this lower high pattern continue, and we're seeing the higher lows recently bouncing off this 50-day moving average support and keeping these bulls in control as long as that level is support. But you can see how tight we're getting here. We have a clear lower high, higher low pattern, and we're going to be looking for a break of this by the end of this week, if not, then early next week. And we're also going to be watching to see whether we close above the middle Bollinger Band or below the 50-day moving average first, which will also indicate short-term direction. So as of right now, things are getting very tight. We're waiting for that clear break. Volume was very, very low today on SPY. Weekly time frame still bullish, holding exponential moving average support. Bulls are buying the dip with lower wicks, and we are seeing potentially a bull flag here on the past 3 weeks of consolidation. If we can see the bulls show up and see a bullish break of this weekly inside bar of 243.38. If we break 243.38, I'm looking for a new all-time high. That's pretty much where I stand on SPY. That would break the lower high pattern on the daily and have the bulls looking right back at that all-time high, not too far away, just about $1.30, $1.40 after that resistance level. So a little bit of consolidation today after rejecting from that middle Bollinger Band from the high of the day. There was a sell-off in the last 20 minutes of trading, but overall, the bulls still maintaining some control here. So looking at IWM, it's been a bit of a laggard, but it too is in a very tight pattern on the daily of higher lows and lower highs. It's almost the same pattern. So what I'm looking at is this lower high here and then this higher low here. So the current range to be watching is 138.83 support and 141.88 resistance, and watching very close to see which one of those levels breaks first. And we're going to be watching, and likely we'll see the same thing happen with SPY that we do in IWM in terms of which direction we break. And that being said, we can also look for a laggard situation where we'll look for one of these names to break first, and then we'll look for the other to follow along. Likely SPY will break first, but not going to hold it to that. We'll be waiting patiently to see which happens. We saw more profit taking here on IWM than we did see on SPY. So very patiently watching as things tighten up. Again, by the end of this week, if not early next week, we should be seeing a break of these tightening ranges on the daily time frame. IWM on the weekly, also seeing this tight pattern. Bulls buying the dip with lower wicks 5 weeks in a row, holding exponential supports. Upper Bollinger Band has been resistance, but overall, the bulls are definitely maintaining control as long as these exponential moving averages continue to hold as support, which they've been doing a really good job of over the past 5 weeks. QQQ is the weakest due to the tech sector exposure. We are seeing a bit of a bounce here, which we have not seen this kind of strength in the tech sector anytime recently, but it is going to set a lower high, in my opinion. We have our high, low, lower high, lower low. We are looking for another lower high to form. We rejected today from the middle Bollinger Band and the 50-day moving average resistances. If we reject again from those levels tomorrow, we'll be looking at the potential of our lower high already being set. Very, very weak volume across the market today, and the tech sector being a part of that. And definitely looking for this lower high compared to 142.29 and looking for a bearish reversal candlestick on this daily time frame to indicate that that lower high has been found. So not sure if we're going to get that bearish reversal candlestick tomorrow, but certainly keeping a close eye out for it. And after we got this follow through, now if you saw yesterday's or Friday's video, we were looking for a bit more follow through because we did see a decent close, and now we got that follow through in terms of today's action. Definitely want to be very cautious, bullish the tech sector at these levels. And right now, in terms of individual names, Amazon and Facebook are the two strongest, and we are looking at others that are weaker, and I'll go over that in the tech video that I'm about to do after this. But watching for that lower high to be set here on QQQ. Weekly time frame, bullish reversal candlestick last week is trying to be confirmed this week. We're going to have to see a strong close pretty much here or better in order to get back over exponential resistances, see a nice green candlestick confirming that hammer, and try and see some follow through back towards where we came from, the low 140s. So that's what we've got heading into tomorrow. Tight ranges all around, waiting for that clear break, and the clear breaks will likely dictate some short-term direction, giving us some clues on which direction to be looking at for the second half of July here. So I appreciate you watching. We'll see you tomorrow.